welcome back to the Woodridge Podcast. Today is a very special episode. It's our Christmas special, and there's no better place to do it than Joe's Chippy. It's their 80 years in business today, to this day, which is amazing.
It's a long time.
Exactly.
I'm Michael. Thanks again for tuning in. Yeah, it's good to be here.
Yeah.
I've actually never been here. I've passed it multiple times. Didn't know where this place was, but
funny, my mum's from Sion Mills.
Is she?
Yeah, my mum's from here.
From Joe's Chippy?
Well, I would say she's had a fair few in her time. But mum, we used to drive past all the time and she'd say, on there's that good chippy, hey. And then...
So I guess they were here when your mom was growing up. Then. She's not 80 by any means.
No, she's... funny enough, my mum had surgery yesterday.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, so she's
all good?
Doing good. Yeah, she's doing good, man. She's doing good. Thank God it went well. But so we always used to drive past and say the fish and chips in here. The fish and chips is always renowned for being the best here. But now, obviously, it's expanded and it's got a bit more modern.
Yeah.
And a lot better item menus that we're going to be.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying
today.
I mean, you haven't stopped talking about these smash burgers. I did see on the door that they were the 2023 winner of County Tyrone Fish and Chips. Yeah.
They're renowned for the fish and chips, but the smash burgers are really what's like. So whenever I got my jaw broke, obviously whenever I was come down here and they just launched the smash burgers.
You couldn't eat them?
I did. I ate them. I shouldn't have been eating them.
Yeah.
But I was eating them very, very, and I was like, that's so good. And then I hadn't tried it in so long, and I came down one night with Melina. And by the way, in this time, I had tried nearly every smash burger in Derry, or every burger in Derry.
Get around.
I love my burgers.
Yeah.
What do you hear this, right? There's a guy that was chatting, and we were talking about football. And he was like, there's no reason for you not to be fit anymore because you don't drink.
Yeah.
I was like, have you seen the amount of shit that I
right.
even understand? But no, I came down here with Melina one night in the car, and we ate, and it blew my mind. It was like, that is the best burger I've had.
That's awesome. And it's great because there's actually a place, most Chippies, that when I think of a Chippy, you don't have a place to sit in the Chippy.
Well, this actually wasn't here.
Okay.
In here.
Because we're now seated in the seated part of Joe's Chippy.
Well, that used to be cut off there. And in here used to be a milkshake place from memory.
Okay.
And then what happened was then, obviously, coffee's a big craze, and it's, why you cut it off for just milkshakes when it's not during the day. You could. It's a really good business idea because you can bring people in here. They can sit on. They can eat, like two ones beside us here now today are having their breakfast in here, and you can come in. You can eat. You can have your coffee. You can have your breakfast. You can have whatever. And like if you see this place, it'll be class. We'll probably do a pan shot and stick it on. But it's very, very photogenic too, isn't it?
It is.
From the outside, it looks.
Yeah, it does. It looks like your standard run in, run out Chippy.
Yeah.
But
it's no ordinary chip.
No, it's definitely not.
And this is why I've been talking about it. And Louise messages and thought, thanks very much for talking about it.
Just watching the fry go out and it looks amazing.
Yeah, this fry coming out now.
Not ours.
Don't you worry, if you're not getting over, it's grand. So there's a fry just coming out here now, and I'm starting to get hungry, Michael.
I know. Well, I deliberately did not take my medicine this morning, so I would have an appetite. Because it stops my appetite otherwise.
Man, I haven't ate since yesterday.
Have you not?
There you go.
Yeah.
So how's things, man? We haven't really been...
Again, I know, it's like, we played the gig.
Passing ships,
Yeah.
But that's
life. Last November, which was...
Well, what a great gig it was too, man.
Yeah, it was good to have that together with the full band. And
you know what? We don't even done like 4 rehearsals?
3.
3? So like the way we went in there was sort of unknown.
Fly by the seat of our...
It was great. There was like 250 people there easily. I think there might have been more. See, by the end of the night there was more.
It was great. Well, when they asked for an encore, which we weren't prepared for. But...
Yeah, I know why that was. I will wait till we played it.
Yeah.
And then my string broke in the middle of it.
Oh yes.
If everything could have went wrong, that's probably the way it goes. But I thought it was a great gig. I thought we should, and the reaction was unbelievable.
Yeah, it's super positive. Hopefully, we'll do some more in the new year.
Oh man, it's definitely going to happen. I can definitely see it happen. I think too within the new year because obviously the bar gigs are coming to an end.
Yeah,
which
right.
is me and you might pop on the Thursday go here and there, but for me, being a weekly thing, it's coming in, which means we have more time in to do, fucking YouTube videos, getting more stuff out there because I feel like at the minute I'm just releasing songs but not really putting enough out there of what we really do.
Yeah.
In the new year we can do that, and I think the more people see that, we'll be hopefully be getting more gigs and stuff.
I know. Oh, well, that's the thing. It's just even getting into like the Christmas season with kids. It's like our schedules are now
mental.
flat out. I mean, I was at my son and daughter's school this morning for a wee quick Christmas photo with Santa, and
we're going tonight.
You're going this evening,
Yeah, I know.
Because our
kids go to the same school.
That's right.
I seen Callie and Laura the other day too as well.
Oh yeah.
And Levi, how's Levi getting on?
He's doing well. He turned 4 last week,
right.
so he's just trekking along. They're really excited for Christmas. Yeah, he's super.
A cool little man, isn't he?
He is. He's in a music video. If you haven't caught that,
he's in a little love.
Yeah, a little love.
The way he comes in at the end is just perfect.
Yeah, we tried to get him to stay in the other side.
I was going to be annoyed with that.
I did. That's what. If you're watching the video, I'm like at the end.
I can see
shaking my head no at him because I see him coming into the shot, and he just like.
Have you ever seen me annoyed? You've never seen.
No, probably not.
I can tell you've never seen me annoyed. You see me annoyed. I see that I'm drinking. I very rarely get annoyed. You know what I mean?
No, I mean
things go. Him coming the shot. If I could have been like, oh, what's going on? It was cool, man. It was organic, and it wasn't. We didn't ask to come into the shot.
Yeah,
we weren't like, please. It was
the
way it happened. It was nice, and that's life. And the thing is, us being fathers, and trying to do what we're trying to do. That's a part of who we are. No point trying to, hide it. And stuff like
exactly.
That.
So many times when we do have practices or get together in the studio, it's very much our kids are coming and going as they are.
And that's the way it is. Like my kids are. It's funny. We've had 2 school reports, and
is that like a report card?
Yeah. So Maya gets like a weekly update now, or like a monthly update, I think it is. And Mateo's is like he doesn't want to sit. But he's gotten a lot better at it, which is great. But I was the same. My mum and dad used to every year. What they said every year in primary school was the same. You, Jordan. Jordan doesn't want to listen. Jordan doesn't want to sit. Jordan doesn't want to do this. Jordan wants to do his own thing, basically.
Yeah.
And my kids are the same.
It's interesting how that carries on.
Big time. And like my mum had said to me, I'd sent her the review of Maya, and I had says, they're just exactly like me, mum. And she says, well, at least you're prepared for it. We weren't.
So yeah.
Yeah, man, it's good, and it's good to see how the kids are progressing. That's for me. It's different, because before, like even I don't know how to give you an example. Like I'm a lot more invested and I'm a lot more there. But like, see, even like Melena's mum's over from Brazil, we would bring her over sort of yearly, and she helps us with the kids and stuff. But she would cook every night, and see, whenever I was drinking, I never ate it because all I was eating was McDonald's or junk food because I was consistently hungover. Whereas every night now I'm really enjoying, our food.
Is like traditional Brazilian meals?
Brazilian food. It's basically just rice and meat some nights, or like last night was pasta and chicken, and it was just so it's not chicken and the pasta.
It's a cooked, special.
It's really nice, man. And before I never appreciated it. And it's like the same with the kids. It's like tonight going to this Christmas thing, I would have tried every way to put that off, or I'm busy, I'm doing this. Whereas like I'm really enjoying doing it, and it's nice, man.
Are yours in the nativity play? Or are they past that age?
Mateo will not be in the nativity play, man.
That's right. It's a big thing over here that you guys have nativities every...
I was on it.
Okay.
I loved it. Because, I try to be like as human as possible. But no, I think the teacher had says, he's not sitting and he's not, and Mateo's autistic. And it's just one of them things you just sort of have to deal with. It was funny. Me and Andrew at the football game, the Real Madrid Liverpool match.
Which they're doing great.
Liverpool are flying.
I've somehow ended up with the Sky Sports subscription.
Yeah. So Michael was texting me during the game, trying to find out as much information and which is good, man. I think you should get into it.
It's quite popular over here, so I feel like I need to
100%. But it's also good to follow a team. It's something they look like tonight. They're playing tonight against Newcastle, and I'm looking forward to watching it. It's like when they're doing bad, it can sometimes affect you. But they're doing great at the minute, man. Absolutely flying. We were at the match, but there was this guy sitting in front of us, and he was on his own, and he was autistic, and he told us that, but you could tell, and it was like, I just sort of worried. I was like, I just worry for Mateo, at times, because he was telling us he can't work because of the way I am and stuff, and I was like, I just sort of think about it, and I think, will he be all right? And I hope he will,
Yeah, and there's really, all we can do is
it's just
love them as they are now.
Exactly, love them as they are, and it just hope that they gets on life, because I see him going on to school, man. He loves it, but some days, like recently, he hasn't wanted to be going on, and he's been, he loves Sonic, so he brings his wee toys with him and stuff.
Yeah.
But like you say, love them as they are. Just hope for the best, and support them as much as you can.
Yeah. And it's probably the best thing about being a father now is just the chance to love on our kids.
Yeah.
I find myself, I don't know why, but just hugging my kids more recently and just being like, sometimes the world is shit. So it's just
Big
nice
time,
to
man.
get, but they don't know that and they just give you a big
Exactly.
hug and that just, yeah.
And see, whenever like you have a shit day, they are there.
Yeah.
You know, that's the one thing I've learned big time is, like, obviously, recently I've done the Amazon thing and it's going, and then I'm releasing songs, and it was mad because at the weekend the sales started going up, and then I got a text back from, you know, the guy who was sort of maybe managing me, and he was like, I like the new song, and it was like that one day I was like, everything's going right.
Yeah.
Everything, what a great day. I was home, I was chirpy. Boy phoned me the next day. I was like, I'm fantastic. Released the Christmas song. Nobody knows about it, so nobody's streaming it. Nobody's watching the videos. The sales dipped on Monday a wee bit. Now they're back up again, but like, you know, when that bad day comes, I was like, right, family time, and and it's
just
great
bring
to
'em
have
around.
that, man. 100%. It's absolutely great to have that. So are
That's
you
good.
prepared for Christmas?
Thankfully, my wife is prepared. I've seen that meme where it's the kids opening the presents and the fathers are just as surprised as the kids, and it's like that's pretty much me. He's like, "What? What'd you get?"
Well, Enrique was like, Enrique obviously is at that age now, but he was like, I want a laptop, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I get them a laptop, and then
Just for Christmas?
yeah, but it's on a brand new one. It's like,
Yeah.
it's a Mac refurb one.
Oh, cool.
So it's cheaper and it's
Yeah.
perfect for him.
Still good.
And then I was like, I'll get you something else, and I found a gaming chair, and I was like, that'd be a great present
Ones
for
that
us.
have like the speakers in it, so for you to sit in. yeah, exactly.
Like a great present for. There was one time I bought him a PlayStation, for Christmas, and that day I was playing it flat out.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, it's for us.
Just gotta break it in
And
here.
I was like, son, it came with Red Dead Redemption, which he couldn't play at the
Is
time.
that the horse one?
Yeah,
No, the
yeah,
cowboy one?
It's like over 18. You can't
Oh,
play
right.
it, and he couldn't have played it. It came with that, and I was like, I'll just play this to see if it's any good.
Yeah.
Sat the whole Christmas.
That's right.
Because like, I remember the best Christmas I ever had, man, was Andrew had got like a rental Clio, right? It was his first car, and I got an Xbox and a TV. And
nice.
Man, it was the best Christmas because there was a game called Kane and Lynch. Don't know if you've ever played it.
This is for Xbox?
Yeah. Oh,
No?
man, it was a shooter game, but it was like these two guys who were like really bad criminals break out of jail, and they try and like run from the cops and stuff. But the storyline was great. The shooting, and like for Xbox 360 back then, it was so futuristic. It was great. Like the shooting and all, the camera shook and all when you like, and you could feel it. It was unbelievable. And I sat all Christmas Day, all Boxing Day, just playing that game.
That's the best way to spend Christmas.
Unbelievable, man. And it was just, you know, it was great. I'll tell you a funny one actually. You know, Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
So one time I wanted to get Guitar Hero, and it was Boxing Day, and I don't think anywhere opens on Boxing Day, but back then it did. It was HMV I was going to.
It's the day after Christmas.
Yeah. I don't think anywhere opens anymore. Do they in Boxing Day, or maybe that was out in my head?
I'm not even sure. There's usually
Like I'm in
sales.
stores.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like-
Maybe like noon onwards or something.
Yeah. Well, HMV was open back then. Do you know what HMV is?
It's the record store or
Yeah.
CD. Yep.
But they sold games.
Okay.
So I got like Christmas money, and I was like, I'm going to get Guitar Hero. So I walked from my house into the town because nobody would take me, and I was like, I'm getting this game. My dad was like, it's Boxing Day. I was like, I'm walking then. I think I was about 13, and I got knocked down
From Drumahoe?
from Drumahoe, man.
What do you mean you got knocked down? Like
I
by
got
a
knocked
car?
down by a car. I got up, man, and I didn't care. I was going to HMV. Like, the
On
guy
the
knocked
street,
me down.
walking
I
on the
literally
street?
on the street. So, do you know when you come over the old bridge, the
That's
double
the
decker?
double. Yeah.
You can come down this side, and then there's like a crossway, but there's a 2-lane. Do you know what I'm talking about? Say right, doing the roundabouts here, and you come to the bridge. Say you're on the right side,
Yeah, you going towards Bennigan's?
going towards Bennigan. So actually,
Yep.
you take a right to go to Bennigan's, and there's a crossway.
Yeah.
They go up, and then you can go. Anyway, that crossway is just a double lane for cars.
Yeah.
So I was walking, and there was a bus here,
Okay.
and the bus had stopped, and I just walked out in front of the car, and the car just boom hit me. Now, it really knocked me off my feet. I got up, man, and just continued walking.
Did
I was
they
like, "No,
stop?
stop me getting this Guitar Hero. I'm gonna be slashed tonight."
Dedication. That's right.
I know. So I walked on, then got Guitar Hero.
Did the
walked
car
home.
person get out, or was it hit and run?
Man, I didn't care. I didn't care. I was, I'm getting this Guitar Hero.
And did you get it? Was it the game, or did you have to get the guitars with it, or did you
On
have the whole kit?
The whole thing comes with it. So you get like
Yeah.
have you never played it?
I played it, but I didn't know if you could just buy.
Do you know Alan Dodds?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's been trying to get me to come with him to Joe's since we talked about it on episode 1. Yeah.
Dodds is a great fella. We're gonna have him on the podcast, and I know I talk a lot. I'll probably not get a word in with Dodds because he can talk.
That's it. I've joined his metal hardcore band. Yeah.
Oh, have you? Lethal,
So lethal. Been listening to a lot more.
He's a great screamo singer. He was
really
telling me all
impressed.
about this, and I didn't realize that he was doing it. And he put up a video one time and like crowd surfing and all. And
He's full on out. Yeah, check Barriers. They're called Barriers. They're on Spotify,
and Dodds is like
stuff's intense.
He's a big Christian, like, you know.
Yeah, it's Christian hardcore.
Yeah, he's big Christian. But this being told, Dodds came round to our house one time, and he was like, "I'll smash you, Guitar Hero," and I'm like, "What?" He was really like, "I'm unbelievable at Guitar Hero." He was, man. He had the thing behind his head and all, and he was like doing this and all. And like, watch, he was like really getting on it and all. That's when he knew then Dodds was a screamo. Like,
yeah. I had a friend. We were in high school, and he was amazing at Guitar Hero as well. I didn't know how good he was until it was the Muse song, which is like this really crazy tapping part.
Yes.
And he like walked out of the room with it, was in another room and was still playing it, and it was like perfectly in sync with the TV. And I was like, this guy plays way too much Guitar Hero. There's no. But it's an amazing game.
They should bring it back, man. What
They
a
really
game
should.
it was. It was a really, really good game. The fact that it actually came with the wee guitar thing too as well. And you can do like multiplayer, couldn't you?
Yeah, and I preferred Guitar Hero over Rock Band. Because, I mean, I know you can get like the drums and all that with the other
Never
ones.
played Rock Band?
You haven't played Rock Band?
No, man.
Yeah, I think as a drummer, I found it harder to try to play that because what you hear is not what's lining up with the screen. But
same with guitar.
Guitar Hero, though,
I think a lot of people learned guitar from playing Guitar Hero, like doing the tabs.
Oh yeah,
You know, because
Yeah,
I
that's
think
great.
it's really what it is. It's like a tab thing, but
it is a great
something I
game.
never really got my head around. Maybe it's because I'm wee bit, you know, not right up there.
Connecting.
But I could never do the tabs.
Do you like guitar tabs?
Yeah, if I really sat down and learned them, I think it's maybe because of the ADHD. You know, I can't sit and concentrate. It's like reading a book, man. See, whenever I'm reading the book, see, I can see.
I return back to the page like 14 or 15 times.
100%. I'm like, I'll be reading it, but I'll be thinking of something else.
Yeah. And it's like,
And then
I
I'll be
totally
like,
didn't
what the
catch.
hell? What am I? Where even am I?
I know. Laura and I were trying to read a book together in the evening. We've had it for like 2 years now. It's called Asperger's in Love.
Right,
And she's
yeah.
trying to understand
Yes,
just stuff. But literally, it's taken us 2 years to get through like 6 chapters because I'm constantly like
Progress, man.
back to
Progress.
this chapter.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
So how does that work?
In
Do
what
you
way?
sit in like one sofa and she sits in another sofa?
it's usually in the evenings. I try to, I mean, still have a lot of these chapters to get through, but the chapters that we do get through, I'll read the chapter out loud. She's sometimes gone through it ahead of time, so I can, she's underlined and highlighted bits. And she's like, let's talk through that section.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So here we are. But no, so that's it. And that's kind of helped me try to like unpack it and understand myself better and know like those sort of things. But it's very much.
And do you know what?
forget.
That's literally what it is, man. Because like I'm watching TikTok videos,
Mm.
and like I know you could say like I am not doctor diagnosed that I have ADHD, but I know that I'm not normal.
Yeah.
You know, like whenever I used to drink with people, especially whenever I would party, I would get like it would heighten by 10.
Yeah.
You know, like you would not get a word in with me, and I wouldn't let you finish your sentences, or I would like, and I do that quite a lot. People sometimes think it's rude. Not that I'm trying to be rude. It's like, say if you're saying something and I know what you're going to say or what you're going to finish
Yeah, you
with,
want to fill it.
I'll funnel. I know.
Yeah.
I'll get there.
I do that all the time with Laura. She's like, that's not where I was going.
And you're like, damn it.
I'm like, oh, right, okay.
But like with Melina, she'll be doing it. She'll be like, and I'll be like, right, look, and then she'll be like, why'd you stop interrupting me? I'm like, I know what you're going to say. And she's like, what? And then I'll say it, and she'll be like, right.
Well, at least you're right.
Well, not all the time. Not all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've been like watching TikTok videos, and I've been like, holy shit, that's me. Like that's really me. There's a guy came on, he talked about depression within ADHD
Yeah.
and how you would get himself into a loop. So, for example, the Christmas song was well received by the guy from Dublin.
Yeah.
The sales and Amazon were doing well, so that's me in a very positive loop. This is all going great, perfect. I can see the bigger picture then, right?
Yeah.
I can see the bigger picture in life. Then, obviously, sales dipped. And the other thing too, you have to realize I'm selling in America, so I'm sitting at 4 o'clock in the
That's
day
right.
going, expecting people to be up at 3 or 4 a.m. You know what I mean, or whatever time, buying, and then I'm like getting myself down about it. But not, I'm positive, but I know like it's just that day, and then the Christmas song wasn't well received, and I get into a really bad loop of it, like consistently not seeing outside the box.
Yeah.
And I'll be stuck in that wee loop of going, oh, what if nobody listens to the song? What if nobody watches these videos? What if nobody likes it? Is it a bad song? Why is nobody listening to the song? And then it'll be, oh, sales, man, no sales today, man. I'm not going to succeed. This is not going to be good. Next year, man, what am I going to do?
Yeah, it's the whole internal conversation.
It just starts going boom, 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 and it gets bigger and bigger. And it's not to say that I'm a negative person, because I'm not. But I have to say to myself then within that moment, just get through the day.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow might be different. For example, today we're up and about. I'm here. I haven't even thought about anything. You know, I'm just focused on this because it's good, and we're having a good crack, and we're somewhere different, and it's, you know, good to get up and get at it.
Yeah.
Whereas if I had woke up and nothing to do, for example, I was in the studio yesterday, and obviously Mum was in for surgery, but I obviously had all that stuff going on the back of my head.
Yeah.
I just wasn't in it. You know, it was just difficult. I was struggling through the day, and that's hard, man, because then you get yourself in such a
spiral. Yeah.
But that's what he said. He says he would go into a loop, and what happens then is his ADHD would cause him depression, and he would start thinking, like, what's the point? What's the point in living? And there has been times over the last couple of weeks, I'm not gonna lie, that I've been like, I can't do this anymore. I just can't do it because how much stuff do I have going on?
I know, man. No, I know. I'm the same. Well, I have gone and gotten like clinically diagnosed with ADHD with a psychiatrist or whatever, and it's been, as an adult doing the adult diagnosis route, it's been really interesting just because I've realized there's a lot of stuff from like childhood and high school and things that could have been done differently if I had been diagnosed, but I always associate it with like the kids that were on Ritalin or like the super like active, hyper disruptive kids. So, and I was maybe not that type in high school, so I never associated that with what I had.
Yeah.
But it was the focus, and it's the connecting the dots and seeing things through, and or starting something new and not completing it, and at the same time like the thoughts and the conversations of what am I motivated to do or not motivated to do, and a lot of times it's easy to think.
For me, for example, I was like, I'll change the bed sheets today, and then I realized that I couldn't find the actual bed sheet. Like, I found the duvet cover. We bought new Christmas duvet covers.
So did you go on a side quest?
No, I couldn't do it. It was too much. So what happens is then in my brain, it's like, this is too much. Can't do it. I have to step away. And then I stepped away, and then I came out, and I was like, Lena, can you show me where the bed? She's like, they're in the drawer. And I'm like, I know, but I can't find the bed sheet. Yeah. Because I don't like, you know, it's just the way it is, man. And people, she's like, what? It's just not. And I'm like, I know what you're saying, but for me, my brain starts going, you know? And it's like, find me the bed sheet and find me the pillow covers, and I'll do the beds. It's just I can't.
Yeah, but because you can't do that one thing, you can't complete the rest
and I have
of it.
To walk away from it. It's like I can't do it.
See, I would be the opposite. Whereas I've focused on starting that, it's like, well, I can't finish this until I've gone and found the sheet, or now I'm going on Amazon to order the sheet.
So that happens to me sometimes. So like, I'll wake up, for example, today, right? I forgot some of the stuff they bring with me today. But that was because then I was going, what about the Christmas decorations? Oh, the Christmas decorations in the car. And then it was like, oh, you're already on your way. I need to go. And then I forgot everything, where it's like, if a normal person will go, well, that's do this job. And then that's do this job. Like, man, my mornings are mental. I'll get up, Amazon, check that. And then it's like streams, check that. And then I'm like, I'm the shit about that. And then it's just all over the place. And if somebody's listening, they're like that, you know, I definitely need to go and get diagnosed. How long did that sort of take?
Well, if you're in the UK on the NHS, it's a massive backlog. So the public services side of things is like a 5-year waiting list. So I went private, and there's a lot of things on like BBC around like people being overdiagnosed from going to private clinics and stuff. So there's a fine line, but you have to still meet with a psychiatrist and like go through the assessment and everything. So
how long was that?
That process can take between probably to get seen 3 months, and then you have to go through like a titration period, which is like find the right medicine and things the right dosage. So when I said like I'm looking forward to eating here today, and I didn't take my medicine this morning, it means A, I'm really distracted by every little thing that's going on.
Yeah, I'm the same with that.
But B, I also have an appetite, because if I do take my meds, it kills my appetite, so like I won't be hungry.
So see, your meds, is that I read online, there's a guy on TikTok, and he got his medicine, and he was saying basically that every day his head was like, the way it is, you know, it's just a lot going on. Like, you could be thinking about 3 different things at the one time, sort of thing.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, and then like you see there, see when that goes off, they're like, it's like, see, whenever we're doing a live video. Yeah. And like, if something that I see doesn't go right, then my head goes straight to that. And I can't
we've done that a couple of times. You're like, why's the bathroom light on?
Or
something,
like,
and then you're like,
and I'm just away with it. That's just the way it is. It's
but I'm the same. If I'm not, when I am, so I'm currently in the middle of changing medicine, because I think my body has adjusted to what I've been on for the last 2 years.
What's what I'm saying is, your medicine let you focus on the one thing?
Depends. It works differently for different people. So for me, like with ADHD, there's a lot of things that are coming into the brain that aren't going to like the final execution piece. So they're just like left in limbo. So which is why when they're floating around, all of a sudden a new task or new thing gets started or get picked up, but it's not going to finish the direction that it was going. So you have all these like lingering actions and tasks and items and stuff. When I start taking my meds, I automatically feel grounded, like solid. Yeah. And then it's almost like I can't do nothing. Whereas when I'm not on my meds, I'm very happy to just be lethargic and just kind of sit around, and I have no incentive or motivation to see anything through or to do anything. Yeah. When I take my meds, I'm almost like I'm in the kitchen and I now see the things that my wife's been saying, like the dishwasher needs to be done, the countertops need to be clean, there's clutter in this corner.
Funny enough, I drove past your house last night and you were making dinner and I was like, good man, Michael.
Yeah. Well,
you do make a good, what is it, chicken, broccoli, pasta?
Last night was pasta and bacon.
Yeah, you love your pasta.
Callie loves the pasta.
Great though, man.
It's an easy win with
still
kids.
Haven't tried my pasta. What did the boys say? What did the boys say?
They said it was amazing.
They said it was the best pasta they've ever had, Michael. Come on.
But they didn't know it was all store-bought, right?
What do you mean it was all store-bought?
I'll throw you under the bus.
What, did they think I was going to make the pasta?
You're in there crank.
That's what Darryl was like, where did you get the pasta? I was like, it's dry
Where do you
pasta?
think I got it?
Well, the sauce.
But no, it sounds amazing. The wine and everything.
It's chili, garlic, a little bit of shallot, parsley stalks, and then add in some white wine, lemon juice, olives, cherry tomatoes, and then you let it all simmer out, and the cherry tomatoes then squish into the sauce.
You don't leave them as their full shape?
No, you squish them in.
Okay.
Now you could if you wanted, but that's for more of a summery one.
Right.
So in the summer you could you could make it not as saucy.
Yeah.
Because this one's like a really nice sauce, but it's got better over the years as I've done it. It was funny. It was Kevin Pike and Palms owner, who stuck up like a summer pasta recipe with crab, and I took bits of that and added it into what I was doing, and then it's just sort of evolved over the years. But it's top notch. So I'll definitely make it for you today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's it though. It's just a matter of trying to connect the dots, finish things that I started, feeling grounded, feeling like I can actually focus on a conversation, because otherwise my wife's always like, look at me when I'm talking,
look at me when I'm talking to you, man.
It sounds like I'm being scolded. I'm not, but I'm just very easy. Like, oh, the cash just walked in. Oh, what's Levi want? What's Kylie want? And she's like, I'm trying to have a conversation. So like, it helps that way. It also helps with work, because otherwise there's no motivation to do projects or to get things done, which can impact that way if I wasn't on the meds and stuff.
The same, with me. She's like, she'll be talking to me about something, and I'll be away, like, I'm not even listening there, and then she'd be like, you're not listening to me, and I'm like, no, come back to me with, because I can't at the minute, because whatever's going on in my head. And the other thing is, like, she'll want me to do something at a time where I can't. It's like, Melina, you don't understand, I need to get this done first before I can even think about that.
That's it. I don't know if this is the Asperger's side of things or the ADHD, which is very much like, if I've set my mind to do something, I have to. Yeah. It's like, what do you mean you're changing the plans? Or what do you mean we're now doing something different than what we said we were going to do? Like, that just really throws me off completely, because I was locked in, or I was not expecting the change. I have to almost prep myself for the change. It's like, so, which is a challenge, because especially now that I used to be very extroverted, but I'm more introverted now. My wife is very extroverted and social, and then I have to kind of like prepare myself to be in social situations. And
see, that's the thing. I've got a lot more social. Than, like, for example, two ladies sitting there, I could never have talked to them.
Really?
Before. Oh,
I would never have thought that.
Man, I wouldn't.
You're over there having a conversation. I'm like, I'm just gonna focus on plugging stuff in, because
I've got a lot better. Maybe it's because I've got more confidence in myself. Because like, whenever I was drinking, I was overweight, and I felt like I was just like, if you've seen pictures of me, my face was just bloated all the time. I didn't think I looked healthy, and I always had in my head that if somebody saw me that recognized me, they would think, Jesus, what's he done to himself? You know what I mean? Yeah. Whereas now it's like, I feel confident in myself. I know I look better. I feel better. And I'm just like, I know I'm looking well. So it's like, that's good, and just confidence. And enjoy it, and a bit more confidence. But I'm definitely a lot more out there than I ever was. So that's good, man.
Yeah. I think as a musician, it was actually probably one of the best jobs when I was doing the session stuff in the States. Yeah. Not knowing I had ADHD, or not knowing that, or ADD as it's known now, I guess, but not because as a drummer, you just kind of sit back, and that's you have one job, one
Nobody's
thing.
really asking you questions.
No one's talking to me. I'm not the lead singer, or the front man, or whatever. And so it's just very much like, focus on this one thing, do that thing well, and then go back to your bunk in the bus and go to the next town, do it all over again. No real conversations other than with your close like community of people.
Apart from the sign man, that's about it.
Yeah, exactly. And that was like it was like the ideal world, the perfect job for someone like what I was.
I think it'd be really cool if we did a podcast and a live gig in an arena.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Wouldn't it?
Got to get to an arena, so
Michael, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
That's it. One day, man. There's always.
I have no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
I've no doubt. I just know the work needs to be put on because, although it's just so difficult to try and keep so many things going at one time.
We're literally spinning so many plates, but you just don't know what's gonna.
Yeah, but obviously
happen
in the new year. I think we'll have more time. But will we get on to trying some grub?
Yeah, let's do it.
We are back. We have got our 2 football specials.
Yep, it's cold from the fridge.
Cold from the fridge.
Amazing.
And we're gonna get our first item menu here, which is the tacos.
Looks amazing.
We have cod, prawn, and calamari, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah, that's what we have.
Dude, that is awesome.
Wow. Right.
I don't even know where to start. Oh yeah, go for a wee fresh lime squeeze.
Oh man.
There's another.
We've another menu item there.
There's another item coming over. Fantastic.
We have the Korean chicken wings. Korean sauce barbecue. Is it barbecue? No, Korean.
Just
Korean wings.
Sauce. Look at
They
that.
are unbelievable.
That looks amazing.
Absolutely
doesn't it?
unbelievable. And we got a wee thing of chips. I love Chippy
Fantastic.
chips, man.
Yeah, it's great.
I remember, and they're spot on.
Look at those.
They're not greasy.
Look great.
When they're perfectly cooked, they're perfectly crisp. You know what I mean?
That's right. It's nothing worse than like a cold, damp chip.
So we'll go halfers here, will we?
Yeah. Which are you going for? You taking the cup? What do you mean halfers? Is it you're gonna eat half of that taco?
I mean, I'm going to give it to you. Do you
No,
not want,
no,
you don't want that?
That's fine.
Right.
That's fine. No, that's all
Are you
right.
sure?
Yeah, go for it.
Don't worry, I don't have it. I don't have anything contagious.
No, you're still growing that stash out. It's good to see, man. Congrats on the 1,500 raised for that.
Oh my God, Michael.
Did you just take one bite and that was for the whole half?
I've never tried.
Might as well finish off that tiny little.
I've never tried these before. Holy shit, they're good.
I love that they're soft tacos too. It's my favorite type of taco. So, all right.
Holy shit, they're good.
Never had a prawn taco before.
My God, they're good.
Let's go for it.
Oh my days.
It's an amazing bit of shrimp. It's like a king prawn. I might eat the whole one. You can have.
Go ahead.
You have the half of the.
You want the whole one of that one? All right. Man, they're missing. I think they're similar dressing, but my God, this is amazing.
Well dressed. I do like calamari, so that's good to know you can do a taco as well.
The sauce, man. The balance is just perfect. Salsa, heat. Oh my God, the calamari.
Oh, these are battered and so
Fire
crispy. What is it?
Man, these are outstanding. The calamari is perfectly cooked.
The size of these prawns are epic.
But the balance between the heat, the chili, the salsa, the sauce. Was there a vinaigrette on the leaves?
No, there's no dressing on the leaves.
It doesn't even need it.
No, the sauce is great. Is it the same?
The prawns are all homemade.
Are they?
Yeah, coated in taco breadcrumbs and coconut. Prawns are really good.
Homemade prawns. man.
Homemade. Nicely breaded. Fantastic.
Wow.
Amber, do you have a
Christmas
napkin or
fries.
serving?
Look at that. They look fucking
Oh,
unbelievable.
the cranberry on that. And turkey?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Stuffing crispy onion mix with chicken, ham, sausages.
That is
Like we should have you-
amazing.
We'll have to have you talk us through these items after.
They look fucking unreal. Albert, them tacos are blowing me away. I'm not gonna lie to you, right? I didn't think they were gonna be that good.
Right.
Pike and Palms, was my
Yeah.
the originator of them sort of tacos around where we're from. That's just as good there, man.
Does it come as a sampler of one of each, or can you get all three the
You
same?
can pick whatever you want.
Amazing.
Wow.
You can get 3 taco or 3.
How are they doing?
They're doing good. They're doing good.
Man, they're outstanding.
I would come here over picking palms.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Look, I love picking palms and Caitlin's
Yeah.
brilliant. I actually work there. I only lasted 2 weeks right now.
Look at the size of that
I'm
prawn.
showing up drunk every day to work. It doesn't really work when you're doing your working in the kitchen, you know. But wow.
The prawns are so good. They're so chunky.
I know. That's the thing. And over here, I never
it'd
get
be
a
great
prawn
to
this
try one.
size. So, sorry. I ate the whole thing.
More prawns.
There's that.
I try it.
I mean, look at these. This is a Christmas chip.
Well, that was a Christmas fry.
There's gravy on there too.
Man, that fish. I'm not joking.
I know you talked this place up so much, and I was like, yeah, sure, but no, you weren't
I
kidding.
know what I'm talking about. Right.
All right.
Split this, Michael.
Yeah, pass me that fork.
Here.
Thank you. So flaky.
The batter in it is like, oh man, I'm outstanding.
That cod is great.
It's only really you in this one.
I have to weigh those.
One each.
Burgers. Do you want them up there?
No, put them down there.
My goodness,
Wow.
the size of that.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
That's the brisket smash.
Is that in shot? Oh, was that in shot there? Right, sweet.
Albert, do you have a napkin or?
Fucking napkins, man.
Right.
Right.
The
The-
turkey's fantastic, man.
Is it?
Yeah, especially the gravy on it.
Gravy on the side for the
Amazing, thank you.
burgers to dip the burger.
I can't.
Plain.
Do you love gravy? Never get enough gravy?
Oh my god.
I would totally order the. The mix.
I
is
love food.
fantastic. The stuffing on there, stuffing.
Oh my days. How much are the Christmas fries?
$9.50.
$9.50.
$9.90.
Worth every bit. Especially that stuffing has a bit of a crispiness to it.
Aye, and the gravy.
The stuffing's fried in butter, then there's like crispy onions. Put through it.
See, I think we should have you on the mic walking us
We
through.
should have you. We should. I just want to eat.
Oh my god. You're gonna have to have ice cream as well, like.
Oh, milkshake. See, usually when you
Killer
get
smiler for the fun.
when I have
scenes.
fucking stuffing everywhere. Usually when you get these sort of things like load of fries, the chips are not great
It's right
because
there,
they try and compensate for everything. The chips are crispy.
This is good.
The gravy,
Grab some more of that gravy over there and let's drizzle a bit more on. Can't go wrong with gravy.
Had to give you the Korean sauce.
100% for the wings.
Amazing. Oop, that's all right. This is great, dude.
The gravy. You make the gravy, Albert? You make everything, Albert. Well.
So there's ham in this as well.
Was it bacon or ham?
Ham. There is ham and also bacon tossed in maple syrup.
Man,
I can taste the maple syrup.
yeah, you would call that out.
You have to go to sweet and sour. We were playing about the cocktail sausages, doing like a.
Honey mustard. That could be an idea.
Would that do it?
No,
So it's just a little bit.
too much. Aye. No, and the thing is, a honey mustard cocktail sausage is not really what you would get in Christmas Day, is it not?
People don't like 3 bits of food, you know, the Koreans and mustard and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Quite plain niggers.
I got the bacon. Oh my god.
Bacon's good.
So sweet.
shit.
And cranberry on there is perfect.
That is outstanding. Well, Albert. Unbelievable.
I just love stuffing.
Aye.
So, is there stuffing on that Christmas burger? Amazing.
Whatever you have.
Is there stuffing?
Fries on the burger.
Amazing.
I was thinking maybe doing Brussels sprouts, not Cat Malice and
I was about to
stuff,
say.
all really crispy.
I was saying about Brussels sprouts here would be really nice.
Yeah.
A wee bit of veg. No. Wouldn't you do it as an added option?
Some honey glazed carrots.
You can get kale, deep fry it, and then you toss it with sugar and Cat Malice, which is really thick
Yeah.
sauce.
No, okay, yeah. It's a sweet soy.
So I was thinking if you roasted the Brussels sprouts, toss them in the Cat Malice, then put them on top of the crisp, but also the nutty flavor within it.
Yes.
But it's one 5-star restaurant.
This is amazing.
Michelin.
Good year.
Good year.
Holy fuck. Eh? A problem we're going to have here, Michael,
Just
is where do you go after this?
I know.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, nobody's going to put...
You
And
have
like,
to
I'm
come
not
here for
joking
this?
when I say this. I've known Albert a very long time.
And who's Albert?
Albert. Big Albert.
I know, but who's Albert for our?
Oh, yeah, so Albert is... you'll meet Albert now in a little minute, but Albert is Louise's boyfriend. You know, I think they're engaged. I don't know if I can say that on here. We'll have to figure that one out. But, yeah, Albert's behind everything here with Louise. And Albert doesn't half hours do anything. I remember Albert brought ribs our baby reveal day, and it was the best thing on the day.
Of the
And
baby reveal.
I haven't shut up about them for... He actually wound me up. He was like, oh man, the ribs get burnt in the oven and all. And I was like, fuck's sake, I was so excited about it. And then he came down with this tray of ribs. Oh, it was unbelievable.
This is. I love a Christmas dinner. This is Christmas dinner at its finest.
Isn't it, man? Right.
I know. Gotta make room.
Well, we'll break it up and try the Korean barbecue chicken wings. The Korean chicken wings, I keep saying barbecue, I don't know why. They have the sauce in this.
You were talking about this from day one.
Yeah.
Is it spicy?
It's not spicy. They do a Cholulu hot sauce one, which is really, really spicy. And sometimes I would have like a mix of the two, so I would go from one to the other and one to the other. So no, it's not spicy. But I say the sauce in this is like crack cocaine to me.
That's right. You said that. Yeah.
Because it's just like, I was trying to hesitant to say that, and I just thought, just say it. The wing is like,
All right, I'll roll the sleeves up for this.
and to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of crispy wings. But these wings are outstanding.
They're crunchy.
Cheers.
Cheers, man. Oh, so sweet.
And then you get hot. There's a wee bit of spice.
No. ASMR over here and just go. That's great.
Isn't it? The sauce is like that umami flavor to it. It's the
amazing.
the wings just perfectly cooked.
These are things that I would never expect to find on a menu, though, at a Chippy.
Yeah.
I love that it's
Like imagine, see if this was in Drummahoe.
no place to be packed out.
I try to convince them to call it the dairy, but the amount of work that they put into this, you know, and it's difficult to try and keep the ball rolling when they're not here.
Yeah.
But like if this was in dairy, man, it'll be my weekly takeout every week.
Oh, totally. If I'm here rolling down the street, too.
Well, there, sir. Wow. The sauce, man, is just...
Perfect.
There's a wee bit of spice there.
Just a tiny bit.
It's not too much. Right. Here comes
I'm gonna sneeze over here.
the daddy.
Back daddy.
The smash burger. Now, I'm nervous.
Because you've been talking this thing up?
Yes. But I know,
those
I'm so
jalapenos?
confident that you're going to eat this and go, that is the best smash burger you've ever had.
No, I don't do jalapenos. Are there jalapenos
No,
on it?
pickles.
Oh, really? Oh, flip.
That's what I'm saying, man. The pickles are like the size of your head. Right. This is the brisket smash burger.
It looks so well done.
And the only way I can describe this is that the meat in this is what makes this stand out.
Oh, it's like, what is that? Like a sauteed onion on the base,
That is at the bottom.
the bottom, and then you got an onion ring on the top. Like you
Yeah.
got a bit of a
Yeah,
soft onion and a
yeah.
crispy onion.
Right. You ready to go, brother?
Let's do it, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god.
All right. No word of a lie. I don't eat pickles, but they work. They work really well.
That works so well.
Just like a hint. It's really good. Love the brisket too, because you don't find many places that have brisket, like authentic brisket. This is great.
It's unbelievable. And the thing is, even without the brisket and all the additives on top of it, it's a great burger. Wow. Always.
Consistency.
It is amazing. That's how a burger should be, yeah.
This is like food art. I need to bring my sister here
Oh man.
and my brother-in-law. Both chefs. They'll be like, "What?"
Yeah. It's amazing. What do you think? Does it live up to the hype? Michael's speechless.
Can't stop, won't stop. Set it down. This feels like Christmas morning. So good.
The meat is just out of this world. Meat sweats now, bro.
Me sweats. Christmas jumpers were a bad idea.
Wow. Outstanding.
I know you were joking about not eating yesterday, but man, I should have not eaten yesterday.
Don't worry if you don't want to finish that one. We'll try this
Oh no,
one.
man, this is good.
I'm taking this home with me. I'm not joking.
Don't clear that yet.
Melina would love to try it too. I'd take the wings and that there home with me. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry.
So you think about being
I have to
married
say, man,
to a vegetarian?
I am blown away. Huh?
So you never get to eat this
Absolutely
stuff.
blown away.
They probably have to listen to the smash burgers quite a bit as well.
Everybody's had to listen to it, man.
Lives up to it.
And but nobody understands until they come on. Like, you know, soon you go to somewhere, right? And you'll try, for example, fish and chips, right? Very, very good. You try the smash burgers. What? Then you're trying them tacos and you're like, then at Christmas, you know, there's not one thing on the menu I've tasted of it. It's alright. Everything is fucking unbelievable.
Not just saying that. Like it
No,
is.
it is. It's fucking unbelievable. Right. Introducing the Christmas burger from Joe's. We are the first people to try this. Apart from Albert and Louise, of course, but
Thank you.
you've never tried it? Never tried
You
it.
want to join us?
So we are the first people to try this. Now, if this is really
like a
good,
test case.
that says something because we've went through Christmas fries, chicken wings, a burger, and tacos. Jesus. Hopefully his mum's not angry. I'll not be eating her dinner tonight.
That's what I'm thinking.
Right. So,
All right,
What
what's
have we
on there?
got?
Is that double stack?
oh, fuck.
Is that 2 burgers? With turkey?
So, what have we got, Albert? We've got cranberry sauce,
Yeah,
turkey,
2 4-ounce patties,
2 4-inch patties,
stuffing,
Chicken?
chicken stuffing. Yeah, chicken stuffing, and bacon.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
It's amazing.
cranberry sauce.
Even the bath
Cranberry
looks
sauce.
great. And you're going to dip it in
Well,
the
you
gravy.
would use chicken because the
Just
turkey
lost some stuffing.
will get dry, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Fuck.
Yeah. It does look amazing. Gonna do it. We top up a here.
Unbelievable. Oh my days, man.
All right.
Jesus, that's fucking unbelievable. That's like a Christmas dinner in a bun. Holy shit.
Also did Christmas toasting.
Albert,
Sourdough
what are you
toast.
doing Christmas Day?
Are you available for bookings?
I have the family around at mine, but I reckon we need a chef. Unreal.
Christmas burger.
Unreal.
What about dipping it in the gravy?
Unreal.
He's going for it over here. All right.
Holy fuck.
You taking my plate?
That gravy is fucking outstanding. It's so thick. It's not runny. It's fucking.
It's not lumpy and drippy, like,
Oh.
smooth.
Yeah, like the stuff I make
Have
up.
we seen a festive fries in the Jesus, the gravy was horrible.
Aye, that's what I'm saying. Nobody puts enough time and effort on it. You just have it, it'll pay off.
Surprised this is holding together.
I think we made about 3 different versions before we started them on.
But see, that's good.
We
Because
were
the pub.
Christmas fried out.
There is a chicken gravy, it's quite nice with.
We were going to do it, then no.
That's beautiful.
I think you would call this gutter, so you might see it.
Right, okay. No worries.
Love that. I would never do like beef with stuffing and cranberry, but it works so well.
Man, that is just unbelievable.
This is that's what we call overeating,
Oh.
but so worth it.
So worth it, man. I'll let Melina try that too. That is just outstanding. Nah, you know what? Fuck it. I need to go back in for another one, man.
You're right. It's great that the gravy stays on. It's not just like yeah.
Jesus, don't be giving me that. Is it?
What?
What is it?
Banana bread?
Oh, I love banana bread.
Banana's the best banana bread I've ever.
Hey, I used to go to the beach hall, and they used to come out with banana bread before your starter. Oh, I could have had banana bread all day. The beach hall.
The hotel?
Back in the day, the beach hall was a spot. Hey, it was run by Patsy, and she knew how to run a spot. Look, they just do weddings now, like, but they only do weddings now. They try to be gastropub at a time, but
So good.
isn't it, man?
It's not working for them.
It's one of them things, isn't it, Louise? It's like, see, to be fair, Patsy had a lot of people coming over that were from like Philippines, and like they worked hard. They were grafters, you know what I mean? And probably when that and wherever she's probably, I don't even know if she's still living, but she's gone now. You know what I mean? So probably whenever that happened, it's hard to run. She ran it well, but she had that's what I'm saying. They came out with freshly baked banana bread before your starter.
Before your starter.
Aye, it was beaut. No, if you had it with your soup or whatever.
I made these this morning.
Did you bake them?
Yeah.
You're not lying. Fuck, it looks class.
I was baking these at the start. I was soul destroying, like, hardly anybody in because it's a brand new thing, like.
Aye. Banana bread.
Making all this stuff and doing tray bakes, and then 3 days later, fucking on the button.
Ah, no way, hey.
Like, it's gonna work. It's gonna work.
Aye. Well, hey, that all out there was outstanding. Isn't it, man? Christmas burger is fucking like.
The Christmas burger, the pricey one, like, there's so much stuff in that.
Ah, but hey, you pay it. But you're getting like a feed there, like.
Yeah.
Does all of the burgers come with chips? No, you have to add the chips on.
You want chips, you can have them.
Aye, aye.
Most people.
Don't even know if you need chips with this. This is a
No,
full
no.
on.
My lot, like, my brother, he had a meal and he was like,
Bastard.
too much.
That was unreal. Michael, what are you saying? That's the quietest I've ever heard of.
Should I look at the main course, man?
Yeah, right.
Starter to finish.
Exactly.
Oh, this is amazing.
I'll get these on now then.
My wife's vegetarian, so this is this
Your wife's a veggie?
this is Christmas and
I actually forgot about that again. I always forget his wife's vegetarian. So I'll be taking these home then, Michael.
Burger.
Outstanding. I'm leaving that for Melina. I'm taking that for Melina. I'm taking that for Melina. The Christmas burger is unreal. And
Yeah.
then, do you know whenever you eat food, right? And then whenever you're really hungry,
Yeah.
and everything's sort of good.
Yeah.
No, I'm not just saying that because that was there, but whenever then you get fall up and you're like, eat something and you're like, ugh. I had that Christmas burger after eating half a smash burger, 2 tacos, Christmas fries and wings, and still going, that was unreal. The gravy is unbelievable. And I do think you should dip it.
Yeah.
You know what
yeah,
your
it
own-
holds so well. And we also poured it on top of,
The Christmas fries.
even
as well.
added more gravy to that, and still so good.
Christmas menu's top whack, well done. By the way, this podcast is sponsored by Football Special and Joe's Chippy.
Both served at Joe's Chippy.
What?
The Oaks look really nice.
Ah, and the Oak Trucks are Rogers. We'll be up there staying next week for 3 nights.
We'll do a live one from a
Dinner,
hot, from
dinner
a
cooked and all.
hot, live from a hot tub.
Michael, we've ran through a bit of the menu.
Just a bit. I mean, it's crazy. If you go on the website or on the Instagram page, there's plenty there to see, but so many options.
Yeah,
And these are the Christmas ones, which are fantastic.
yeah.
They're not even
The
on
thing
this
we were
menu.
just
They're,
saying there
they're on the
was
screens.
When you
Fantastic.
go somewhere and they have like such an extensive menu, you expect like not everything to be good. Everything was
Not-
exceptional. Exceptional.
Yeah, I mean, usually I eat one thing, and
Yeah.
but I ate
But the
4
thing
or
is, you
5.
can come back. You can come
So
back and
good.
try so many different things.
Oh yeah.
So
never get
that was absolutely fantastic. Now we have the owners of Joe's,
the brains behind the operations.
the brains behind the whole thing, Albert and Louise. So thank you very much for having us up, and thank you very much for coming on the
Yes,
podcast.
thank you for
Thanks
the
for coming.
No
thank you for the
problem at all.
meal.
Let's talk through some of the. Will we go back to how Joe's sort of came about for you?
For me,
Uh,
well, it was 2006. It was like I just finished my degree in business, and I was coming. I was still in Leeds, so I was kind of in 2 minds whether I should come home or not.
yeah.
And I came home. This business was for sale at the time.
Are you from here, where
Yeah,
the business
so
is
we're about 3
located?
miles from here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Was it
so
expensive? You don't mind me asking. Don't have to say the exact number.
it was absurd.
Was it?
All right.
It was fucking. Well, this is working.
It was like
Oh, sorry.
it was like a blood drain from your face.
Aye, one of them
Are we
ones.
serious?
Aye.
Is this really a good idea?
What made you go for it?
I really just wanted to be at home more, and I wanted to
Yeah.
spend time with my parents and
Yeah.
just settle at home. I really had missed the kind of life in Northern Ireland.
How long were you away in Leeds?
3 years.
3 years, eh?
Yeah.
And it's when you go away, it's sort of. I know it's not like home. Everyone's just completely different. Here.
It's just different. Like I kind of didn't expect it to be different, but it was very different.
Yeah.
And then there was a lot of opportunity at that time. Like that was just almost at the height of the boom.
Yeah.
You know, everything was good. My brother was working his businesses in Enniskillen, and like he was just buying new things, and it was just like there was like a real kind of buzz at the
Yeah.
time. And then obviously, if anybody got to experience it, the crash
Yeah,
about a year
Wait.
after,
Yeah.
Came serious.
it came pretty serious, and that was that. I was here. I'd planned to be here for 5 years, and I'm now heading into my 19th year.
Is it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's like the last. I obviously haven't really been here before. I'd obviously
Yeah.
heard about it. My mum would always drive past, and there Joe's Chippy, great for fish and chips, the best. And you're like, all right, you're just saying that, man, because you're from Sion Mills.
Yeah.
And then obviously Albert, me and you have been very, very good friends for a brief time.
Yeah.
We've known each other. We've had many good nights together. It's all very different now. Now we got the hot tub and we have a Guinness Zero and hit each other in the head. And you're lovely, aren't you? We're before we going right. Where are you going next? So Albert and Louise are engaged, and Albert brought me up here.
Yeah.
And I was just saying, the time I tried the smash burgers when I got my job broke. It was the first time when it came about. And when I tried it, even when my jaw broke, I was like, this is outstanding, unbelievable. And then I came up one night with Melina in the car, and I was like, I hadn't had one in so long. And we ate it in the car, my first bite. Because I tried elsewhere, I tried other places, you know, during the time. And my first bite, I was like, fuck hell, what's this? Because when my jaw broke, it was nice.
Yeah.
But I couldn't really, fuck,
Get on
it
with
was really, really good.
Yeah.
And that's why I ended up coming up here. Because people always ask me, like, Joe's Chippy, why Joe's Chippy? Because I do not fuck up about it. Anybody ever see if the conversation of burgers come up? You have to go to Joe's. Where's Joe's? I'm like, you know, the Chippy on the right hand side, you're going to Sion Mills. Oh, I'm there. I'm there, wouldn't you? Because you look at when you look at the outside of here,
Yeah.
it doesn't look like a smash burger place.
Yeah.
No, it looks very traditional. It is always, it's very like, was really important to me to keep the kind of brand and keep
100%.
the traditional of it, but like trying to introduce new things then can be a bit of a challenge.
Because you tried the milkshakes for a while. Remember it was Moo. What was that?
I can nearly not remember. Little Joe's we called it.
Little Joe's,
and that was
yeah.
like that was a lockdown thing because in here was a sit-in and then we had to clear it. So it was just sitting in this empty space. And then
It was
we
a
were like,
craze at the time because
it was a real craze
during
of ice
lockdown
cream.
there was a lot of ice creams and
Yeah, and we always did loads of milkshakes, but the ice cream was like a new thing then.
yeah.
So we were like, well, maybe we can change it, make it into something else because like there was really nothing going on at that time. There was nothing to do.
Yeah.
Like the highlight of your week. The highlight of your week
The
was
car and ice cream in the car park.
exactly that. That was the highlight of people's week. It was just getting a big ice cream.
I know. I remember the first time I played after lockdown, and it was on a Thursday. Everyone was sitting in booths, seated because they couldn't get up. And after every song, they were like so. I was crying at the end of it. I was like, I can't believe it. I'm already giggling. It was mad time. It was like,
It was awful.
yeah. And so that's whenever the milkshake thing came on. But that's the thing, like it's keeping it
To innovate.
going and like you're trying new things and see what works. That's a good thing because I think if you sit and rest on your laurels, as they say, that's when you get stale. People don't come back. It's good to keep it rolling.
Yeah.
And I think it's quirky the fact that out the front is so traditional. And then you come in, there's this smash burgers, Korean barbecue wings, festive fries.
Yeah, this is-
so it's not your.
Yeah,
and if
fantastic.
you want your traditional, you
It's
go and
still
get your
there.
fish and chips. You know what I mean?
You can still buy a steak at,
Exactly. Which is great. Like,
which I've many times thought about taking it away. I was like, that's just too old school. But
What is this?
every time,
steak, yeah.
it's a battered burger.
Oh, the
On its
bur-
own.
It's red in the middle, isn't it?
No, it's just a battered burger, and it's like
Shouldn't
it's
be.
not in a
It
bat.
shouldn't be,
Right?
right? Well, I had
So,
one in
like-
Belfast, and it was fucking. I'm not going to say what the colour it was, but it was red raw.
What was the meat? Was it a patty or was it?
I don't know. I was hungover, and this boy landed up with a thing, and I bought it, and I was like, "What is that?"
Did you finish it?
Aye.
Desperate times.
That's it. That was the only thing I was eating that day, let me tell you. So the menu, we'll start off with smash burgers then.
Yeah. Smash burgers were the first thing they sort of went down. When I met Louise, was 15 stone. Now 15 and a half. So, there's a lot of smash burgers we did. No, well, I don't have to
Not more. Hey, but that's the thing, I know you're mad with food. I was saying about Albert came to our gender event one day, and he was telling me about ribs that he was making, and I was fucking getting all excited about these ribs, and then he texted me on the day and was like, burnt the ribs or something like that. I burnt the ribs in the oven, and I was like, for fuck's sake. One thing I was looking forward to, he landed down with this big tray of ribs. It was the best thing that was there that day.
Big ribs.
They were unbelievable. How do you make the ribs?
They
Orange
were
juice and-
marinated for maybe overnight, and then they were slow cooked, I think, for 15 hours. And
Wow.
then we finished them in the barbecue, did we? Or
Aye.
no?
I think. No, you did them in the egg in the house.
Oh, yeah.
So, would you say that Albert's the brains behind the smash burgers? Or
Yeah.
would you- Yes.
Joint effort. It was a joint effort.
I mean, there's no point saying. He says to me, "What about smash burgers?" And I was like, "What's a smash burger?" And then he was like, "Oh my god, look at this!" He's showing me these videos, and like, this is our relationship in a nutshell. Is Albert looking at food videos and being like, "Send that to Louise," and like in bed at night, all he's doing is watching food videos.
Would you be
He's
about
like, "What do you
food
think about
before you met
this?"
him?
I've always loved my food.
But have you got more?
But I think
more
we got a
intense?
bit competitive, like, because I was really good at something.
I could
And
definitely
then
see this feeling.
he had these different kind of ideas, and then we were taking it in turn and cook. I think we actually did. I do think some days we got really competitive, and we've both become much better and much more into the cooking.
Aye.
I'd say that's one of the main.
But that's why this has worked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we a lot of places, like even we were just saying there, the gravy, the wee elements are then Christmas fries.
Yeah.
Every wee bit is good. See, if you had the gravy, it was just some fucking store-bought shit or whatever, it was just crap. You didn't spend enough time tasting it, and you threw it on there. It's like, it's alright. Whereas it was fucking
Yeah.
outstanding, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the gravy I'm used to is there's like granulars you just mix with
Aye.
water. That's what I have. This is real.
That's my special.
This is real gravy.
That's no special.
So good.
I had the smash burgers, and then was it just
Smash burgers, chicken wings, we just sort of seeing what the trends were in social media and trying to.
do your own spin?
Yeah, sure.
He sort of comes up with these ideas, and then I have to make it work
Yes.
because it has to work. It has to be quick, and it can't like disrupt things too much.
Yeah.
So he'll be like, what about this? What about this? And I'm like, no, that's not going to work. And then like the Christmas fries, he was like, it has to be the best Christmas fries out of anywhere. And then we were
they
like,
are.
and then I'd be like, well, we could just do it this way. He's like, no, that's not good enough. I'm like, okay. So we just keep working it through, and like we tried loads of different ways, and then we decided we were a wee bit late on the trend maybe, but we finally decided last week.
I think they're now I haven't tried many Christmas fries, but obviously I've had many Christmas dinners and dinners like that along the way. That's what it should be like.
That's what you expect.
Yeah, it should be like, the chips are sort of like spuds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You like them crispy, and that's what it is like. It's outstanding. I'll say I couldn't recommend it anymore. But that's what's probably good about you being a team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
we work
And
very
like,
well together.
obviously, when somebody comes with an idea and you're ahead with business head, it's like, no, but then
Yeah.
everybody tries to, and
Yeah.
it's rubbing together. You make it work, and like,
Yeah.
it's fucking working.
Like he'll spend 3 hours making a dinner.
100%.
Like the whole kitchen will be in disarray. Whereas
He doesn't clean up after, does he?
I'd be like, oh my
Please tell
god,
me
if you were in
it
here, the girls would kill you. But then we have to take ideas, and then we have to break them apart and kind of
Yeah.
see what way you can make it work within this environment.
Aye.
And like, it has to be quick and it has to make sense.
Aye, and it has to be easy on the staff and stuff. Because I remember at the start, that's what it was. It was like taking all these big ideas and going,
Yeah.
right, how do we implement this? Because the thing is, how do you step away?
I know, because I started a street food menu with them, and it was last September,
Aye.
and they were just like, what the fuck?
What's
Louise,
going on?
seriously,
Aye.
like, have we not got enough to remember?
Aye.
And then I'm like, this is the trend, like, it's important. It's going to bring in new faces, like, it attracts a completely different clientele. Like, you have all your regulars, which is great, but like, the way things are, everything keeps getting more expensive, so you have to be busier and busier every year.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And that is the thing, everything is getting a lot more expensive.
oh, it's crazy.
Nuts.
Since 2020, it's just like,
I'm going for a food shop, right? Oh, funny enough that come up. I'm wearing a Christmas jumper with a tag on it. Right? And how this happened,
sending
right?
alarms off everywhere.
So how this happened was, I was in Tesco's doing my shop, and I get the wee scanner, the wee club card scanner. I think I'm very smart, and I am until yesterday, or Monday. And I go in and scan everything and put it in the bags already, so I don't have to scan
That's
it
how I
or
shop
bag
too.
it when I'm leaving. So I had fucking done all that. Everything was great, and then I came to the checkout. It never usually happens. Oh,
Random?
They need
Random check.
Randomly check your bag. The second thing she left it, I forgot to scan the beef mince. Now, how that happened was Maya started screaming and shouting when I had lifted the beef mince, and I had given her my phone, but I obviously forgot and just stuck it in the bag. And Roman's looking at me like,
What else am I going to
what
say?
else is going to happen? Pulls me aside. I have £140 in the shop here. She's going through everything, scanning. I'm standing. Seen a girl that I went to school with. All right, Jordan. She's like, and I'm standing going. She's probably going, what the fuck? Mommy tight is it? Singing shake is it? Eh? And then she pulls out the Christmas jumper, scans it, and forgets to take off the tag. So now I've looked like I've stole fucking beef mince in Tesco's, and now I look like I've stole this jumper because I got
I
something
don't
on
look
tag
like
on.
you stole the jumper.
Thanks, Louise. Thanks.
Nice job.
I didn't steal the jumper. It was fucking dearer than what you bought. For 24 quid. Should have went to DV8 today. So Tesco's, I went up to do my shop, and see before you even get through to the fruit and veg, it's about 25 quid.
I know.
Everything's gone massively up.
Mad.
Is it mad here whenever you're obviously getting your stock in? And
It just seemed to be since COVID was a nightmare to start with, but then there was like the war in Ukraine. Like that's where all the fish is produced, or it was all produced
Oh,
between
right.
Russia and Ukraine.
Yeah.
And then it was like you're ringing the fish supplier and they're saying, "Oh, there's another factory got bombed."
Right.
So the fish just went like tripled in price,
Yeah.
and like they banned all the fish from Russia. So there's
Right.
loads of fish that couldn't be
aye.
bought.
There was
There's
a
a
time we were
fish.
driving around and we were trying to find suppliers because we couldn't get them.
Couldn't get any fish.
Without it
Can't
being
have a
extensively...
fish and chip shop without fish.
Exactly.
Right, okay.
Is that without it being, well overpriced?
Just to get the
Just
right
even
quality
actually
and the right
getting it.
size. And
Right, okay.
Like that Easter, it was like touch and go whether anybody was going to have any fish for Good Friday, and like that's the busiest day of the year. So I was
Right.
kind of on the ball early trying to stockpile
Yeah.
because like everybody was going to be looking for it. Then there was like the really bad weather in England, like our potatoes come from there, so the potatoes just rocketed in price too. Like they were talking about like £50 a bag for potatoes,
Seriously?
which are normally between 14 and 25.
What?
And it's just like,
And those are like,
you can't just double
that's
the
what your
price of
chips run
chips
on?
from like £4
I think
to
that's because
£8.
of the whole Brexit thing too? Do you think that had a massive effect on
That
it?
had another effect. So it was like every year there's just been
Just a
something that's
combination
just
of
like
Yeah.
like the electric went up, like the electric just tripled.
Yeah.
Like it went from 1,500 a month to 4,500.
Really?
And like I get a quarterly bill, so it just came in and I
That's
was like,
ridiculous.
Yeah.
how am I going to
So
pay
no
this?
wonder, you know.
Goodness.
And the thing is, like, you could, as I said about wrestling or you could probably sit back and go, I just let the Chippy. But doing what you're doing by just being
Yeah.
active and getting new things in the menu, you know, and it working. You know what I mean?
You just have to
And
be
put-
on it
putting-
all the time.
Putting your heart and soul in it.
Yeah.
You know, because I know Albert, like you, obviously you've had your experiences cooking and stuff like that there. Like, you're a very, very good cook. Anything you ever cooked for me, it's been outstanding. And that's, you know, I used to say to you, why do you not get a kitchen? I remember many nights you've been drunk, and me, you and Christy were sitting every hour's bar, and I was all, do you know the wee boathouse down Brain? I reckon we could fucking buy that and turn in a entire restaurant with balconies running, and everyone could look over the foil, even though it really would probably smell like shite because the sewers are in there or shallow. And then Christy told me, Jordy, you get the money and we'll do it. I'll get the fucking money, don't you worry about it. Still a pipeline.
Yeah.
I'll break me in the kitchen, I'll be front of the house, Christy. I don't know what you'll do, but you know, but I always thought you should have been in the kitchen.
I do enjoy it. I enjoy probably more for myself than cooking for other people.
It is hard work.
Yeah. It's nice to know you can do something, take a few hours at it and sort of chill out and relax. It's our downtime as such.
Chefing out in Spain too, though.
Yeah.
That's where it all sort of started.
Met a wee French chef whenever my brother had the bar out in Fingarola. And
Oh,
we,
that's gonna go. Fingarola.
yeah, I was there for 2 years.
Yeah.
Made a wee bistro. So there's a wee French chef called Fab, and he gave me the basics and how to cook, and found out I really liked it. And sort of ran it down.
You are good at sort of anything you put your hand in, like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Building the
Very
site
talented.
and stuff,
Yeah.
and
Envelopes in the post.
but you're sort of good at it, like. What football team do you support again?
I don't support football.
Ah,
anymore.
you're a lying bastard. Whenever I met Albert, he was a Chelsea
You're
fan.
right, not.
He was a Chelsea fan.
Oh God.
That's whenever they were at their height, by the way, and they were winning, and Abramovich was there and all.
I don't support them anymore.
No, he doesn't support them anymore.
I don't
Doesn't like
support
football.
Liverpool
Do you not? Well, they're top of the league, top of 2 leagues actually.
either.
We're top of the Champions League. Now, Champions League's now in table format, so all the teams go on, and the top whatever go through, and the rest of them have to do like a knockout stage now. It's changed its format, but Liverpool's top of that league and top of the Premier League. They're flying and they're doing very, very well. Who are they playing against? What? In general? I went
Is
to
it the
Real.
big teams or is it?
Oh, I went to Real Madrid match on Wednesday. Me and Andrew, first time we'd sort of been away together, and since I've been sober, like it was great. We went to watch Real Madrid game. Liverpool were outstanding, like outstanding. So
Did they win?
they
They
won
did.
2-0, and they won beat Man City at the weekend 2-0.
They haven't lost their match yet in
No,
that.
they have no. They've lost one game in the Premier League, but they've been on a run of like 18 games without loss. They're flying like, but So talk to us about the rest of the food then. So the Korean wings
Korean sauces.
is
Probably
outstanding.
my favourite sauce I've ever tried.
I says Michael, it's like crack cocaine. Once you try it, you're like, what the fuck? Give me more, give me more.
It's got that real umami sort of base flavour to it.
Yes, it
It's
does.
sweet
And
and sour and hot and spicy.
exactly. It's the wee bit of spice, not too spicy.
Yeah.
What about the Cholulu wings? Are they still
Cholulu.
Cholulu or Cholulu?
Oh, the hot sauce.
Aye,
No, we just do the Franks now.
aye.
Didn't
aye.
really take. I don't know if maybe people around here they're not that mad into hot.
It wasn't
Think
really
of
spicy.
it as
It was
I
quite
think it was
hot,
in
like-
Belfast. You know, somewhere like
Yeah.
that it would really take off.
I think if we really pushed the wing menu, you'd probably sell more because it'd be like a wing challenge.
Yeah,
And like we thought about making like
Ah.
a scalding hot sauce,
Yes.
but I don't know if anybody really thank us for it.
well, true. Well, they are sort of crazes too, aren't they? When people come
Yeah.
along and they try and test themselves with whatever. But the sauce is unbelievable.
Yeah,
Do you make the sauce?
I make it from scratch.
Yes.
The Korean sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I
I
didn't
really
know that. I'm
tried.
just
I really tried to find a good Korean barbecue that you could buy because
Yeah.
obviously it's
a lot more.
a lot of work to make a sauce.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They just didn't. They were just too artificial. They were just too
Yeah.
much like just a barbecue sauce that you buy.
Mm.
So
Whenever I taste that, I haven't tasted it anywhere else. That's another good
No.
thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like,
It's good
you know,
to
when you
eat.
taste it, you're like, and you can, what do we have? Be a Korean barbecue fries or whatever it was. I keep saying Korean barbecue, I don't know why. But Korean fries, loaded fries.
Yeah.
And it's, you never taste that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's the same with
And
smash burgers
most
too.
sauces you get the plastic is sort of synthetic taste to it, whereas if
Aye.
it is actually made yourself, you know what's going on to it.
Exactly. There's like a sheen to it.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I mean?
it's the butter.
Aye. It's beautiful. And the smash burgers are top whack. The beef, you sort of source your own beef and stuff, don't you?
Beef took a long time to track down, didn't
We had so many burgers.
Really?
I remember you telling me.
We tried meat from everywhere. Like we've travelled all over, and then we found a specialist butcher,
Yeah.
and it was just the best meat.
Sweet.
And I'm not going to give it away. I feel like
No.
I should because I should tell everybody how good they are, but
Aye.
I'm going to keep it
Hey,
under
keep
wraps.
them secrets to
gotta
yourself.
have some.
I've tried many smash burgers. Like I love smash burgers, and
Yeah.
that's is easily the best one. And there's many reasons why. It's the meat, it's the brisket, it's the onion ring, and the cow crispy it is. 'Cause it's a different texture.
It's the fat ratio of the meat as well. It's
Yes.
an 80-20 mix. So
Aye,
And we did get
juiciness with
we got
that.
them to make that meat for us.
aye.
Oh,
Especially.
really?
Like,
So
we
you go
explained
to
what we were doing.
you go somewhere
Yeah.
and they make it for you
They
to
made the
try.
recipe and then they sent us out for us to try it, and then we
Oh.
were like, "No, that's
Spot
perfect.
on.
That's what we want."
Well, you need
Awesome.
that for the smashing. Do you know what I mean? Whenever you're smashing
Yeah.
down, obviously a lot of.
So a lot of places are doing smash burgers, but they're not smash. You know, they're
That-
They
patties.
maybe
one
didn't
thing.
spend the full year
Exactly.
experimenting on me, but on a load
But
of weight
that's
and eat loads of burgers.
when people say, like, I'm not saying the name, but there's a place in Belfast, very well known. It gets a lot of, and I think a lot of places in Belfast get that because it's Belfast.
Yeah.
Like there's a wee guy from
Yeah.
Derry, the Walled City Slice. Have you ever tried that?
No,
No.
I haven't, but it looks amazing.
Very, very good pizza.
Good sourdough pizzas. Yeah.
Floyd pizza in Belfast, right? It's very, very
We
good.
still haven't got there.
No.
Honestly, I would go to Walled City Slice first and then go up to
Yeah.
Floyd. I got the full pie, and maybe because it was straight out of the oven, it was different. Because I know the guy in the Walled City Slice, he takes this and puts it back and they reheat it,
Yeah.
which gives it an extra crisp at the bottom.
Yeah.
Whereas I got the full pizza straight out. I think I did get another slice, but even his wee square slices were better. And I could for 45 minutes, a 15-minute wait, then I got the pizza about an hour, and we ate it in the street, and I was eating it, and I was like, whenever you eat something, and it blows you away, you're like, fucking hell, what's like when I have the burgers in here. And then obviously when I try other ones now, it's like, You know, it's like,
You've
it's
tasted
like,
greatness.
nowhere near Joe's. You know, and I know my food, like.
Yeah.
It was the same with that pizza. I was eating the pizza, and I was like, I've had this before.
Yeah.
And that's what it was, a wall size slice. So, but that's what's so good about.
I seen the food review club at Wall City Slice, and they brought out one of the big slices.
Aye.
They just folded it, but it stayed perfect.
Perfect.
You know, it didn't drip, didn't.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
And he doesn't promote himself. He doesn't. That's obviously going to make him a lot busier.
Yeah.
But I think he's one of them guys who just enjoys coming on
Yeah.
making pizza and doesn't really give.
Just loves what he's doing. He's happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that's what it's all about. You know, would you have here, like, so that place in Belfast? I ended up and tried the burger, and everyone's raving about it. You know, and I had it, and I was like, this is. I thought it wasn't nice.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because obviously I've had this, and I think once you have something so good, it's hard to go somewhere else.
Out of
Yeah.
all the smash burgers we bet, that is the best.
100%. No doubt about it.
By a mile.
No, the Christmas burger. We were the first ones to try it today.
I
Yeah.
haven't actually tried it.
I would
Yes.
have that again.
That was fucking unbelievable too. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I would never put turkey with beef or stuffing and gravy.
Exactly.
All with beef, and it was so tasty.
The gravy is
Gravy's the best.
like you
bit.
dip the burger and it sticks. No, usually when you get gravy, it's fucking watery.
Turning your bread into sogginess, but that was
Aye,
just.
aye, perfect.
It was like an icing
I
almost.
honestly believe you could keep that on the menu and have it as a Sunday dinner burger or something.
Ooh,
We are
right.
thinking maybe
Yeah, Sunday dinner would be
down
nice.
like a Sunday lunch wrap sort of thing.
Well,
Did you ever
no.
see the Yorkshire pudding wraps?
Yes.
This is what you showed me the other night.
I see it. I see it.
What is
Hey,
it?
fucking try it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I think
But
it's
I honestly believe that burger is just as good as the other smash burgers. Because whenever I had it, I was like, fuck. And it's whenever when you have a smash burger, right? You're getting your the beef meat on its own is beef meat, and then you've got your brisket, which is that sort of sweetness to it, and then blah blah. Whereas that there gives you that real savory flavor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really nice.
How are you smashing them? Is it like a potato masher? Or what do you? Is there a special way to smash?
There is, yeah.
Is
There's a whole
there?
science behind it.
Is there?
Yeah, there's instructional videos on YouTube. Like I have,
Wow.
I took all the staff up to watch. Like we're all set up in my living room, watching like 10
This is how you smash
mistakes
a
that you
burger?
make when you're making smash burgers by the
Okay.
Grill King. So yeah, it did really help them because I was trying to explain it and they were just like,
It's an
"What are
actual-
you talking about?" Like,
It's a round thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you get it in a ball, put it in the thing, and then right.
Oh,
down.
so you don't
But you
actually
have
have
to-
it as
you
a
have to-
patty that's being grilled and then you flatten it?
No.
We-
Oh,
That's where
Parchment.
that's where all the juice then will come out of it. Isn't that
Oh.
right? I'll try it out.
he's the expert on the Maillard reaction.
Yeah.
I say
I
that
don't know
correctly, but that's the really important thing with smash burgers.
Am I right in
I
saying
never
if
would
you
have
put
thought
it-
you kept it in its ball shape before you
It
flattened
has to be a
No,
ball.
the reason why it has to be a ball is because once it goes straight down, see if you put it flat there and you squish it out, will all the moisture go out of it?
Basically, whenever we portion them into 4-ounce balls,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
you put it in the grill, you let it sit for a minute so it starts to burn, and then whenever you push down, it's creating the Maillard effect, which is the
crispiness.
the crispiness of the proteins and
Interesting.
stuff in the meat, and that gives you that sort of bite. And then because it's an 80-20 mix on it, you have the fat that keeps it flavourful so it doesn't dry out.
That's clever.
I talked about this in the podcast.
You did. You did talk about this
I was
ratio.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
The temperature
fat
is
juiciness.
really important too.
Yeah.
Is it
Like it has to be 200 degrees.
the grill?
It has to be. If it's not
Do you
that
wee
temperature, it doesn't-
thermometer?
yeah, we have a wee infrared,
Wow.
so they have to turn it up, and then it's another torture for the staff, like turning up the burger plate using this temperature gauge. But if that's not, it just cooks like a burger. It has to be up.
The one, so you had a wee plate alone, did you not, for just burgers at one time?
I have a second burger plate out the back, which I
Alright.
was going to use, but then what we found is a very subtle difference, but it's a chrome. So the one out here, because it's been here a long time, it's
It
like
has
a.
that.
It's like
been
an
seasoned.
oven.
It's
It's
been
like
well
seasoned.
seasoned.
Yeah.
So the flavour is actually really different.
Right.
So it comes out like you can set the plate out the back, you can set the temperature, and then that's it perfect. But then it's not bringing the flavour of all the years of cooking.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it was just really weird because it was like
Yes.
you're tasting them side by side, and although it's nice, it just doesn't have the same flavour. So I was like, we're going to have to use this. These are going to
What
have to get
happens to
used
that
to this.
fucking grill? Shuts it there now.
We'll just have to buy another one.
Yeah,
Start
fucking-
again.
If you want it like that next week, 40 burgers in 1 week, fuck's sake. The tacos,
Yeah.
fucking outstanding.
Tigers are really good.
Well done. Because for me, right, I was like, whenever I was younger, I just loved food, but I didn't really love food. Like I probably would just ate, just for the sake of eating. And the first time I ever fell in love with food was Pike and Palms. I had their tacos and their burger, their legendary burger, and I was like, what is this? Because obviously when you're going out, it's just like your normal, like my mom would always order for me, and she would order me steak well done. You know, I'm like, fucking hell. You know, and she says to me, you know, whenever we're out with the Waynes, no, get them, get it medium well. Mummy, they're going to be chewing for a week. You know what I mean? No.
Pack lunch sort of for that.
Exactly.
That's right.
Mateo's still there at 9 o'clock at night. You know, so so whenever tacos were the first thing, and then obviously his were outstanding. Kevin, whenever he started, was just, you know, such a revolutionary thing for
It's
dairy.
very new to the town as well, though. There's nobody really doing that. Like.
Revolutionary for dairy. You know, obviously it had been done elsewhere, but I don't think anywhere else were doing the tacos he was doing. He'd come out with like a fish taco, a chicken taco, which was like battered, and stuff. It was really, really nice.
It's my wife's
Oh,
favorite
right.
place because they do a vegetarian
They do veggie-
cauliflower one or
A
something.
veggie taco.
Yeah.
Would you do veggie tacos?
No, we paused with that phone sensor. Not sure why I didn't know it. Just on the podcast. Ring. And there we go.
What we talking about?
Vegetarian?
Aye.
Well, we do have we have falafel and halloumi.
Oh,
Oh,
very good.
that's her staple
Aye,
to go for.
Halloumi's nice too.
There's not a lot of vegetarians here.
Yeah,
There's some,
yeah.
and like a lot of times you get salad baps, which I can never understand. I'm like, I really think a salad bap's really a poor effort for a vegetarian, but people still order the salad baps
And what
over
comes in
the
a salad bap? Lettuce, tomato, onion.
lettuce, tomato, coleslaw, pineapple, cheese.
Yeah, Laura just gets a chip buddy, which I never heard of, which is
Yeah, chip buddies.
just chips in
Yeah.
a bun or bap.
And bread. Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
I used to do like a
Butter.
a vegan bean stew as well, but it just didn't sell. It's like
Yeah.
you can't keep things
And
if
that's
they're
it.
not moving.
And it's like even whenever I wasn't Piggy's, I always thought the chips, chips were great. They were frozen chips. Really, really good frozen chips or whatever they were. They were frozen chips, but what was the point in fucking peeling spuds and getting them done and doing them all right and
If they're
if they do the job.
Yeah.
yeah.
Whereas them chips there, they're different types of chips. They're not fries.
No.
You know what I mean? They're chippy chips,
The
but they're
chips.
chip chips, but they're really, really good chips.
So are you chopping the potatoes up
every day.
with a grater, or is it?
No, you machine.
No, there's a machine. There's a big
Okay.
peeler up. There's a whole room. I mean, a lot of places don't do it because you need to allocate a whole space.
Okay.
And it's a lot of work,
Yeah.
and then it's a lot of washing every day. Like you're washing the whole place down. But there's a peeler up there that's older than I am.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do if that ever dies down. We're in trouble. And then you just chip them, so it'll peel a bag of potatoes in about a minute and a half.
Oh,
like a
I
25
need one of those for
kilo
the
bag.
house.
Wow. Amazing.
It does make it up. So
But it's every day.
Aye.
Like even yesterday's, they're not as good. Whereas like if you buy chips pre-made, they'll keep for 3 days in the bags.
Okay.
Whereas ours will be black the next day. There's a lot of
Right.
preservatives. You can control how much preservative is going into the food,
Yes.
Yeah.
and that really makes a big difference.
100%.
You can taste the difference.
It's no outstanding. Everything on the menu was unbelievable. the tacos. So how did all that come about?
That's not Albert again.
Right,
I didn't know what a
Albert,
fish taco was.
That's right.
The tacos were basically because we were out eating tacos and then
Yeah.
Was
watching TikTok. And,
Peggy's or was
Yeah.
it? Aye.
we went to there a few times. Look.
Yeah, over to the Key. Pike and Pond on the Key.
Oh, the bus one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I had them at first.
Yeah.
They're really big in Nashville. Like, there's lots of these little, like, pop-up places. But, like, a single taco over there is, like, $20.
Really?
Yeah, like, the extortionate prices for a single taco. But to actually have... And the quantity of what was
Yeah.
on the taco was...
It wasn't small.
No, it was
fucking-
very generous.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
They're
the
nice
size
to
of
do
those
something
prawns.
sort of like the
The
Yeah.
calamari one was the first one I had, and it was outstanding.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just a really nice balance. As you say, that there for lunch.
Yeah.
Much is it for 3?
You also do like a calamari box.
Right.
We
you
do a
just
mixed
said-
fish box.
Oh.
So
Does
you
that
have-
include
keep it
those
fresh and-
prawns?
You would have the prawns, the...
It's kind of like a deconstructed tacos
Right.
with chips.
That would be good,
Right.
too.
So it's just no taco wrap.
How much is
No.
it? 3 tacos?
£9.
£9. Fucking outstanding.
That's great. Great value.
Do you know what I mean? Especially in this day and age, for that quality there, to get
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the prawns, the calamari, and the cod. That's there for your lunch, yeah, would be
Yeah.
unreal.
We actually started them. It was 2 Easters. It was like a Good Friday special
Yeah.
because Good Friday is such a big, it's the
Yeah.
biggest day for us of the
Yeah.
year. And like everything from Christmas to Easter is all based on getting the shop ready for Good Friday. Like you want everything looking pristine. We
Yeah.
also wanted like new menu items. So I was
Yeah.
like, if there's ever, I was like prawns and calamari at Sion Mills. I don't know. That's gonna work.
Where's that
Even
coming
in
from?
I
Strabane.
really don't know. It's working so well in Derry, like, but I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't know. But it's like, if it's going to work any day, it'll work on Good Friday because people are eating fish.
Yeah.
Like, they're just eating fish.
Yeah.
So we just decided to give it a go. And then we did them again then last year. And then we just kept them on the menu from then.
Very good.
And they do. And like,
Those
we
are the
make the
best prawns
prawns.
I've
Like, the
had.
prawns, we do them ourselves. Like,
Yeah.
there's no other, same thing. I tried every prawn product that you could buy.
Right.
Aye.
And they just were no good. They just
No.
weren't good enough. So I was like, we're gonna have to try and make this work. Keep doing small batches so that we're not binning them because they are expensive and they're like the biggest prawns I could buy.
Aye.
Yeah.
They're really big.
I'm
But
sure you could find someone that could eat them.
yeah, I don't know how too far.
Aye. And it's working because every time me and Albert speak, I always say, "How's Joe's doing?" And he says, "Flying, doing well, hasn't
Yeah.
slowed down." But that's a testament to the hard work you put on. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Try for the
'Cause if you
last
didn't
20
put it on,
years.
then yeah, 100%. And it's 80 years in business. You kept that going. So how long are you here?
18 years done.
18 years done. You know, you've kept it going for 18 years. That's,
I know, it's crazy.
even if you'd started at Chippy at 18 years, you know,
I know.
do you know what I mean? To keep someone
I
for that
know.
long
And
standing.
I always think like, not that old in a minute, but I was only 26 when I
Aye.
bought this place, like, and it was a phenomenal amount of money to borrow. And if I went now with the experience I have to the bank and I asked for that amount of money, there was no
No
chance that they would give it to me.
No.
Like, absolutely not. I went in with a 3-page business plan to the bank manager, and he was like,
Right, run ahead, sir. Go ahead.
at different times.
Yeah.
Now, if you want, you have to go get the accountant to produce a 20-page
Do you think
document.
that's better, or do you think it's a lot? Do you wish it was the way it was for you whenever you were younger? For a lot of young people, they,
Probably harder
know,
to start
yeah.
now.
I mean, yeah, like at
there's
my
not a lot
age
of
now,
opportunities.
I wouldn't do it.
yeah.
You know, because I'd be thinking like, another 20 years I'll be in my 60s.
Not
So,
now, but if you had the chance,
if it goes wrong, I haven't enough time to.
yeah.
There's not enough time to make those mistakes. You can make them when you're young.
Do you regret doing it though? Say if you were 26 again, would you still make the same right decision?
No,
You wouldn't have met Albert, but
Depends when you ask.
depends on the day. Depends on the week.
Mondays.
Some days, like some weeks, think it's great and everything's brilliant, and then some weeks you just feel like I can't cope. I can't do
But that
this.
is like anything. Like I was,
Yeah.
me and Michael were just talking about, like at the weekend, I had such a big weekend and it was great and everything was wonderful. And then
Yeah.
yes, Monday hit and it was just like I'm down again. And that's life, isn't it? And it's business, especially
Yeah.
when you're doing everything yourself.
So you're open
You know,
every day?
Every day, yeah.
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 Every day.
When you're doing everything yourself, you know it's difficult, but a testament to these are flying, fair play. And I'm looking forward to the wedding. Heard the wedding. Is the
Thank
singer
you.
good?
Thank you.
You're not singing.
Fuck's sake. Fuck off. Food
You're a
shite.
guest.
Food shite.
You have a sing song on some
I
stage.
no, I wouldn't want to sing it. I would like to be a
A guest.
guest. Yes.
Get
100%.
yourself ordained. You can do
Is there going to be
ceremony.
smash burgers? at the wedding?
There'll definitely be good food at the wedding.
Yes.
It's gonna have
Albert's
to be.
cooking.
Yeah. We're gonna have to find someone who can make food we're happy with. But
Aye.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, well done. Thank you
Bit
very
of a
much for
big
having
thing.
us
Yeah,
up here.
thank you. It was fantastic. Thanks for feeding
And,
us. This was brilliant.
Aye, the food's been absolutely outstanding. Outstanding. And I hope everyone comes up and gives it a go. Like, I know I talk about it. I've talked about it quite a bit,
No.
but it's outstanding.
It's right. Open every day of the week until 10
Yeah.
p.m. and then, 11
And you're
p.m.
open for
on
breakfast as well. You do breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah,
And
salsa,
the
couple of
coffees and
fries.
your thing for this
Coffees,
year.
right.
I'm gonna have a coffee now, actually.
You just won the award as
well-
well.
But yeah, we just won the best
That's it.
newcomer for specialist coffee in Northern Ireland.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Flying.
2024. Food
And
to
Smart
go.
Pay and
It's-
I provided. Mark's going to be on the podcast at some stage.
Hmm.
Do you know Mark McLaughlin? You know Albert? Do you
Yeah.
know Mark McLaughlin? Mark's flying doing Smart Pay and I. And yeah, I'm going to try. And by the way, the milkshakes in here too are top quality.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, we'll have a milkshake too.
Just noticed that there's a milkshake section on
Oh,
this
yeah,
menu.
there's milkshakes as well. That they're
Brownie boat looks pretty epic.
I actually
too.
took them from. Do you ever remember Jen's Coffee in Belfast?
no. See, I
It was
only
like
started
on
trying
the Lisburn Road, I think.
coffee. Right.
I used to be up there quite a bit, and they had this like milkshake bar. So
Right.
they had all these bars, and like put little rainbow, little rainbow drops, and
Uh-huh.
cream and everything on top. And I was like, I think this would really work anywhere, actually. So I started them with the bars. So I used to have we were the first milkshake bar in Tyrone. That must
Class.
be, that could be 15 years ago that they
Jeepers.
started in here. Like.
Wow.
The milkshakes are beautiful. Even the coffee when it came out there, it was just
Very good.
looked unbelievable.
The
So-
coffee was another year of research. Like I had his head
I've
wrecked
seen all
about
the beans here sitting.
coffee machines.
That machine, by the way, it looks so
It's,
fucking
And
class.
literally-
very futuristic.
Futuristic, that's what they say.
Yeah.
Glowing lights and everything.
It's like an obsession. I get the notion in my head, and I have to find out everything about it. Like I have to really, before I'll do anything, I have to do all this research. And I was like wrecking his head about coffee machines. He's just like, oh Lord,
But
coffee machines
I'm
like
sort of
this
the
one and
same,
that
you know?
one and blah blah blah.
Like Linda says to me, it's about this Amazon thing that I'm doing every day. I'm on looking and how can I make it better and how can I do it? And she's
Yeah.
like, would you just leave it on? I'm like, no, because that's what makes it good.
Yeah,
You have to be obsessed about it,
yeah.
and that's good.
Yeah.
So when he's going to open one in there,
Yeah. Specifically Drummer Ho.
One is enough.
could
One
we open
Jones
one in
is
there?
Road.
franchise this
If I
out.
got involved, would you open one in there?
Well, I'll give you a franchise opportunity.
That's right.
Jordan.
I'll give them money on.
Yeah.
Albert, you'll be in the kitchen for a year.
Aye.
But
No
yes.
change that up.
But I also think, that's something that Derry would. Derry's lacking it. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
not
I think the Joes would work anywhere.
anywhere, 100%.
Yeah.
Belfast, but I'm being selfish here, Albert.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would love it 10 minutes away. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, but no, thanks very much for
I
having
just
us.
think though, I always think there's something special about that. There's just one Joe's, and it's in
true.
Sion Mills. It's been here for 80 years, and the team of staff.
Aye.
When I started, I walked in here, 19 years ago today, and I was a stranger,
Aye,
and
aye.
the whole staff that I inherited were complete strangers to me. So I wouldn't really like to start again. Because some of the staff have been
Aye.
here with me from the beginning, so we're
Really?
kind of like a family. Yeah,
No, you're right.
amazing.
What you're saying. There's only one Joe's. That's class, and that's what should make everyone come up here. And you
Exactly.
should. 'cause
Plenty
the
of
food's
parking as well.
You're right.
Lovely views of the hillside out there.
I brought my granny up one day. Aye. And my granny sat in it.
Well, whenever my family comes over from the States, I'll be bringing them
Bringing them up, man. Bring them
over.
up.
It's lovely.
So, thanks very much, folks.
Thanks for
Get
having
your
us. Congrats
coffee.
again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Some
Coffee.
Coffee and a
banana
milkshake and banana bread. I bring the whole
Ice cream.
with ice cream.
Round two.
Bring it on.
The food is settled and digested. That was great.
I'm scared. Is it going to be roasting? No, the milk.
That's the problem with a lot of places is they overcook the milk, so it's too hot.
Ooh, that is nice. That is fucking nice. There's not very much often. I'm not just saying this, by the way. Why is everything fucking nice?
That's right.
You're a man about coffee, though.
I know, no, it's great. My sister bought some of the beans from Scarpello's when we went there for the cinnamon buns.
It's really good.
Really good.
Maybe I've been drinking a lot of shit coffee. That's fucking outstanding.
Oh, that's really good. New kid?
So yeah, New Kid Coffee is where Joe's get their coffee beans.
It's very
Found
tasty.
it in Scarpello's actually in Derry, and they say that everyone at the brand is just sound as a pound, and obviously that makes things a lot easier and a lot better. And I've just tried the coffee; it's outstanding.
Taste the difference, man.
Yeah, all big time. It's
Man.
smooth. It's nice.
It's great. Makes
Sometimes
sense
whenever
why
I
you guys were the winner of the best
Yeah,
newcomer
see
of
that?
coffee. Was it New Kid you were brewing? Or not brewing, roasting?
There we go.
Amazing.
It's smooth. Hey.
Tastes
Really,
like
really
chocolate
nice.
praline.
Hey?
Tastes like chocolate praline and bright.
Yeah.
Very good. Go for it. There's your, what
What's
is
this,
this?
banana
Is this
bread?
your banana bread?
No, I'll just eat it with my hands. No, I'll get fork.
Do you want a slice?
I'll just have a bite of
We'll
this.
have half up.
Half?
I might need to take more of my book.
Eh?
No. No.
Just not gonna have to eat the rest of the week.
Do you want? You don't want coffee?
You want to start with the banana on it? Yeah, I'll take this one. Never had banana bread with
Wow, look at
icing. Looks great.
Banana bread, homemade banana bread. I can feel the moisture in it. That's when you know it's
fair.
gonna be nice. Right, cheers.
Cheers, man. I love the
Fuck
outer
off, eh?
crunchy crust on the outside.
Oh my god.
Instead of cream cheese icing.
Louise. Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Come back just for the banana bread.
What?
Cream cheese inside. See, just can't buy.
Original.
So moist.
That's
Take the icing on the
unbelievable.
plate. Do you sell the loaves? Or is it by the slice?
Something I'm thinking about, like,
Running a bakery?
we're getting a new counter here because I moved this forward. You used to come in, you can see the bakes.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted it to, I think it's more visible. I'll definitely think about it. Like, it's as
How
easy
you-
to make 10 as it is to make
I
one.
may
you know?
move on
Yeah.
upstairs.
Exactly.
We could do a Joe's experience.
I'll sell the house, move the wings up. Any house for sale inside?
There's somebody came over to visit years ago, and there was a couple like new from England, and they were like, "Oh, our house is shit. We don't have a chippy in our house."
Hi up. Beautiful.
Another slice.
Aye, please.
I only started
Is
putting
there- I
ice
took
on
her-
it.
Keep the
It
ice.
makes all the difference.
Oh, big
We
time.
used to do 2 slices, and people in it loved it, but it doesn't look like this. Looks really appealing. You can see it, but it doesn't look.
Not even that. It adds a wee bit of extra sweetness to it. And if you're
I was looking at a skill last week, and it seemed, and I was like, I bought it because it was decorated, but it wasn't as good as the one I was making.
But then it adds that wee bit of sweetness. If you're getting a banana bread, you're going for sweetness. You're not going for savoury. And why not? Like, oh, I could sleep for a week.
I know.
Fuck me, man.
I don't
Be
want to go
dozing
to.
the night on the road. Aye, 100%. But after all the stuff I've had today, Albert. But I could definitely have an orange slice.
Was that Albert's slice?
Fuck off, Albert. Is that wee bits of chocolate on top?
Hey,
Is that wee bits of chocolate on top?
we chocolate chip.
Oh,
What about it?
Banana and a wee bit of, is there almond on there or something?
No, there's walnuts
Walnuts.
in it.
Right.
In the cake.
Right, so what? That's the chocolate I had then on top. Do you have an orange
Lovely.
slice? No, can I have it?
I'm gonna hold out for the milkshake.
Right.
We had Elf on the Shelf visit this
No.
morning and
It's a banana.
banana. Yeah, actually,
Right.
yeah, a slice.
Carrot cake as well. If you're a fan.
Ah, it's crispy.
Like carrot cake.
I'm a fan of carrot cake, but you don't have to slice that for.
I don't want That is fucking beautiful. Pardon my French.
So good.
I'm trying to stop swearing.
Are you?
Yeah. It's not going very well, Michael. The bottom of it has a crisp bit.
But the top has a crisp bit. It is great.
I have see that bottom bit there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just so. It's great.
Ah, you're right. The top part does too.
Which is nice with the cream. And the icing.
Jesus. So what a day we've had up in Joe's. Everything was, I'm not joking, everything
Everything.
is exceptionally good. Like,
And I wish we could just say that because they're feeding us and providing. But,
Yeah.
but it is.
and we're working. It's not even just because of that.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
we're
it's
here.
absolutely
We're here
delicious.
because I never shut up
Stopped
about it.
talking about it. Yeah.
You know, and you can see why.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, definitely get up to try the place. Like everything on the menu was outstanding. The coffee too we just had. As I says, it's like it's so smooth, it's silky. It's I don't know where I'm gonna
I know,
get coffee.
I wish we lived closer.
Exactly, man. I do. I wish we had something like this closer.
Yeah.
But no, thank you so much. And the football special as well.
Yeah.
for
Paired
sponsoring.
perfectly with our lunch.
Well, that's one of the things that I love when I come up here was the fact that football special store was great. So yeah, look, that is our Christmas special. Joe's 80 years in business. Thank you very much, and Michael, always a pleasure, brother.
Same, and from both of our families, and we want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Exactly. All the best, and we'll see you in the new year for plenty more podcasts. And yeah, looking forward to it.
Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later.
Christmas you came on. I can't believe it. It's time for you to go. Mom's in tears and Dad can't look anymore. I'll stick the photographs on my wall so I can always laugh at the Christmas you came home.